Hmm. Fitz, what up? Whoops. Hey, there we go. Played Marvel Rivals yesterday and finally got around to making Harpua and Dante's Glide. And I made double blade combos. Oh, I gotta see those. Got to see the combos. I haven't tried Marvel Rivals yet. I might try it today. Also, going for another multi-stream. So we're live on YouTube and Twitch. I'm not using Restream this time because Restream kind of wrecked us. Kind of wrecked us last time. It was like 17 plus restarts. But I'm trying to use the native multi-stream feature on Restream, not Restream, Streamlabs. Because I upgraded my internet finally. So hopefully we're good. We'll see. Because I think the issue before when I tried to natively multi-stream with Streamlabs was my upload wasn't good enough. So we'll see. I'm looking at it now. It says Twitch and YouTube both have excellent connections right now. So fingers crossed. We'll see. We'll see how it goes when things actually start happening on the screen. Hunter, what up? How you doing? It's costly so I can carry. die a fair bit as Iron Man. Yeah, I gotta check out. I haven't seen any gameplay, any recent gameplay, outside of like way back when they did the beta. Funnily enough, my family updated our internet a month or two ago. It was long overdue for me. It was long overdue. Said doing okay, thanks. That's good. That's good. Glad to hear it. All right. I'm on a different playlist this time. I'm in more of a chill mood, I guess, because your boy getting sick. So this isn't gonna be like a 7-hour stream like a couple weeks ago. Full disclosure, I'm probably gonna take a nap after this. We can go ahead and get started though. All right, so I'll show you what I was trying to show you during the last stream when we were having all those technical issues, and what I did after. Future 34, what up? Said go to Zero Project. I appreciate it. I was in someone else's stream the other day, of another fan game, the X8, Megaman X8, D-Make. Bruh, that shit is clean, and I want to play it. Like the sprite work, the sound design, and the music, it's good. Yeah, just Google, was it just Megaman X D-Make? And yeah, check it out. It's free, and it doesn't need an emulator. It's its own executable. It's dope though. I was watching him play as X, Zero, and Axel. Oh wait, let's turn that off. And then he was talking about some other fan projects, some other Mega Man fan games that I can't think of the name of it. It was like Mega Man versus something. It was like a crossover fan game that someone did. And he said Capcom actually promoted it. So I'm tempted to apply to be a Capcom creator. Like the whole reason I was kind of staying away from doing that was because I was worried that maybe in the off chance that they've never seen this, and then I apply to be a creator and they look at it and they're like, yeah, we don't want that, go ahead and shut it down. I mean, I have a fallback plan if Capcom ever pulls the plug on this, but still. Mega Man vs. Street Fighter. I think that was the one. I think that was the one they promoted. I don't remember the exact name. I just remember that the person I was watching said that they promoted a crossover fan game that someone had done. Or let me try it again. I still need to add the rest of the effects. That's probably what I'll do today. I need to set up the blade effects on the other sub weapons too. Like the saber has it, like those little purple sparkles, but the rest of them don't have it. Like that doesn't have it, so it just picks. It just picks win. Same thing for the rest of them. Like they don't know what to do. So I need to fix that. I'll probably do that first. Is get the blade effect set up. And what else? Blade effects. Oh, and the VFX for the other specials. Like I have it for this, right? The purple fire, but the rest of them don't have it. Well, that one has it kind of. Remember, there's supposed to be a big slash at the end of that. This one, like there's no big stab for Rajingeki. So I need to add that. Hyoret needs this, like some AoE around 0. So I'll try to take care of that today. And the only special where the clone pops out right now is just this. So I need to set up the rest of those too. Let's see, red eclipse looks great. Also the skill wheel looks like prototype. Yeah, it's a work in progress. The wheel. Doppel attack trail. Watching X5, X6 speed rounds, and I thought of a alternate color for Doppel's attack trail. Gray. I can see gray. When will we get a demo? All right, so you can play the last build over on my Patreon. This build, I want to get this build up when Doppel's finished, but I'm not sure how long it's gonna be. So I might go ahead and upload this build, the current build, with Doppel as is. Jonas, what up? Black Holly, what's going on, man? See what's going on. Right now, just figuring out what I'm gonna try to do today. This probably about a 2.5 max hour stream, because your boy is sick. But I didn't stream last weekend, so I wanted to hop on, and I wanted to test out dual streaming with my upgraded internet, just to see if we run into those same issues I ran into, was it last week, when I tried the multi-stream, and we're running into like a lot of restarts and buffering. So I want to see if the culprit was either restream, was it my internet upload speed, or is it the hardware in my fossil of a desktop? And right now it's looking like it was probably the internet. Ever heard of Legacy of Kain? Yes, I have heard of Legacy of Kain. Never played it, but heard of it. I just got over my sick yesterday. I'm just getting rid of the congestion now. Take care of yourself, homie. Oh, most definitely. I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, man, I blame the weather. I blame the weather and where I work. I blame both of those things. You think you can make like a basic level where you can get from point A to B, kill enemies as a demo? This looks really great. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan, is to have, so the final product of this isn't intended, I'll say that, to be like a fully fledged game with narrative and cutscenes and all that stuff. This is just meant to be like a what if, a glorified vertical slice. There we go. Of what would a, you know, a 3D hack and slash zero game be like? And then after that, my plan is to take this system and actually do a fully fleshed out game using this system. But yeah, like Black Holly said, that's what I plan to do at the end of the project. Yeah, if you make a full game, they will get you, right? I'm already playing with fire. I know Capcom's pretty chill when it comes to fan games, but at the same time, you don't want to push it, right? So the plan is to do like really short snack size levels where it's enough to showcase the movement mechanics and then a boss fight there. And the bosses, the 4 Guardians, Copy X, and well, Copy X and Omega will be specifically for the Patreon supporters. Capcom is cool when it comes to fan games, unless you paywall in your demos. Gotcha. Which, yeah, normally, and that's kind of for any company, really, especially like when you're actually trying to specifically sell that thing. Yeah, they will come after you. Because when this project gets to the end, like when we wrap things up, it's pretty much gonna get released for free. With the Copy X fight and the Omega fight being specifically for the people that kind of, you know, supported it while it was in development. Break that, good sir. No such thing as a break. Yeah, I felt that too. Gotta finish this trailer myself. Are you working on a trailer? Oh, I could just jump cancel that. Or what if I let the clone do it? I mean, that could be a thing. I did that too slow. What would I do after that though? So it's like this. Maybe let the clone send them back up. And then trusted individuals get to play the test in the future. I remember you saying, oh yeah, yep. That's something I plan on doing. I'm waiting till I get to the actual combat, but it's probably best to go ahead and try to open up some playtests for some trusted people, just to help find bugs that I'm missing, because I'm pretty sure there are some other issues that I haven't come across yet. The mod community is always up to something. Oh, you haven't with the Marvel 3 trailer. Okay. Oh yeah, the mod community 100% is always up to something. The Zelda project that I'm working on I'm using a Link model. It's a Twilight Princess Link model, but they was it Project M? They modded it to look like Ocarina of Time Link. So it's like, honestly, it's the best Ocarina of Time Link model I've seen. That's what I'm working with. But yeah, the Marvel community, they're going crazy over there. They're putting in work. Press release. We are finally here, almost at the finish lines. Yeah, we're getting there, Red Eclipse. I feel like the combat mechanics are at the point where I feel like I can start to reel things in. And we're finally gonna have some like actual combat with the enemy fighting back. That's the whole reason for the Zelda project, is to kind of experiment with enemy AI and then bring that over to this project. With game devs, they always know how things are meant to be, but when they get playtesters, bugs suddenly get unearthed. Oh yeah, 100%. Because it's like, you know, as a developer, you know how it should work. You know what inputs you need to do to make it work. And you never, what's a good way to put it? You can't anticipate all the things that the players are going to try to do. So that's how a lot of bugs go missed, is because like you can't anticipate everything a player's going to try to do. Also, someone's modded Ocarina of Time to have Megaman characters you can play as Zero. Really? I hate to see that. Yeah, Red Eclipse. They have been very active. They've been very active, and that's why I'm a little hesitant to do it. Cause I know I would. I'm not planning on releasing it. It's purely an experiment for myself. But even still, like when it comes to playing with fire, Nintendo's not the one to really play with. But I don't know. There are some Legend of Zelda fan games that are still alive right now that Nintendo hasn't brought down yet, so that gives me a little hope. But they will go after like the smallest thing. Like remember when channels were getting copyright struck for playing Breath of the Wild vanilla, like just no mods, they were just regular playthrough, and they were getting struck. Like it was crazy. Hi Blitz, what up? I'm good, man. A little sick, but we good. How you doing? Mario 64 has X mod. That's pretty cool. That's cool. I've seen Sonic characters. They took characters from Sonic Racing and put them in Mario 64. Like, come on, free advertisement. Yeah, right? It's literally free advertisement for them. Nintendo is prone to shooting themselves in the foot when it comes to getting free advertisement. Like, well, look, like the whole thing about people not being able to host Smash Brothers tournaments because Nintendo wouldn't let them. I wish for a quick recovery. I appreciate it. Oh, that reaches? Hold on. All right. That reached. That does reach. Okay. Oops. Okay. I could have kept going. I see Zero is purple now. Doppelganger. Hold on. Discord notifications. So it's a whole form based around Shippu. Oops. So it's a whole form based around Shippu. And the cyber elves are just really there for aesthetic. Like the whole, I guess the lore or logic behind it is the cyber elves are the ones turning into the clones and helping Zero out. That's why the little elves floating behind Zero, when a clone comes out, one of them will disappear. Now the whole twerking thing, it's a placeholder for the stance. So the idea is Zero goes into a stance when the clone comes out, and during that stance he can like cancel into something else. So he can like jump cancel. I don't have it set up for a dash cancel, but he can jump cancel or cancel into a special. Like right after the clone comes out, he can do it. And the way it works is you just hold down the special button instead of tapping it. So if I just tap for Ryu, I get this. But if I hold the button for Ryu, I get this. It's fun so far, and the only one I have where the clone pops out is Ryujin. And even with just that, I can do all this. Will that reach? No, it won't reach. See if I can do the... So this is what happens when I try to do a special move that the clone isn't set up to do yet. They kind of just exist. Wait. Let's do this. Wrong move. So I'm curious to see the type of shenanigans you can do when all the special moves are set up with clones, not just Ryujin. Because that combo was just Ryujin. Let's see. Zero has infinites. Pretty much, yeah. We have something similar in Mirror. It's a late game weapon. You can create clones with it. Really? Oh man, I need to see that. Let's see, Volo, how's it going? We haven't really gotten started yet. We're kind of just chatting, testing some things out. How are you doing? Let's see, now, do I give you a twerk Shippu or you twerk to some of the regular Shippu or some of the Shippu that twerk rushes the enemy? A twerk rush would be horrifying. Be a terrifying thing. Just have this clone rushing you while also twerking. Good to see projects like the UE5 Zelda game. Yeah, the UE5 Zelda, that's one of the ones I was talking about. That's been around for a while. It's been around for a long time. And it looks great. Like, and that's kind of the reason why, well, one, the main reason is because this is my primary project right now, the Zero project. And the other reason why I'm only doing like one fight with that Zelda project is because there are plenty of like really good Zelda projects out there already. There's the one that is completely stylized to look like Studio Ghibli or Ghibli, depends on how you pronounce it, but it just looks clean. I don't know visually how I want that Zelda project to look, and it's literally just gonna be a fight. Like, there's no level, it's just a fight, because like I said, the purpose of it is to experiment with enemy AI. So it's just a fight with like a 2 or 3 stage fight with Ganon. I say Gib. Yeah, I say Gib too. I remember I watched a whole video on it a long time ago. I think it was like, they said it was supposed to be G. I'm not sure. I honestly say it both ways. However it comes out when I say it, that's that's where it go. That's where I go with it. Add a secret dance battle with Ganon. Like the final stage just turns into Dance Dance Revolution. All right, I think we can get started. I'll start with the visuals on the special attack. So that needs a big slash at the end. This needs some type of stab. I probably just copy the fire one. Same thing for this. This one, whoops, Zero, get down. This one, the AoE, I will probably just copy fire again, just the same time. Just copy fire and make it purple. So we'll start with that. Maybe the Zelda thing you want to make, you could have a crucible like room with enemies just spawning endlessly. That's an option. It depends on how smoothly things go with finishing up Link's combat mechanics, because I'm trying to emulate Elden Ring with it. So as of right now, I have a camera system that works. I have basic movement, like walking around, running, sprinting, the back step, dodge, roll, the backflip, because Link does a backflip in Ocarina of Time. When you're locked onto an enemy, you press back and hit the jump button. So he does a backflip. I have his light attacks set up. And I still, well, one-handed light attacks. I still need to do one-handed heavy attacks. I need to set up the stance switch so we can go from one-handed to two-handed with the sword. I need to set up light and heavy with that. I'm not gonna do two-handed with the shield. I know Elden Ring you can two-hand a shield. I'm not gonna do that. But I am gonna give him a steady block and a parry. Ashes of War. I'll probably give him the blade beam from Skyward Sword, even though technically Ocarina of Time Link never did that, but I don't really care. Give him the blade beam and spin attack. As far as other weapons go, I probably won't do that. He's just gonna be limited to Master Sword and the Hyrulean Shield. I might give him those what were they called? It's like Dense Fire, the fire, the wind one, and the what was the other one? It was like Naru's Love or something like that. I might give him those as spells he can do. And then set up healing. So like green potion would be health. No, red potion would be health. Green potion would be magic, and then maybe one more. I'm not sure. I might just throw the blue one in there just because so we can heal both. It'd be like I'm not sure if anyone play any type of Souls game or anything like that, but your Estus flask, so you can heal. You eluded me this far. Rest of the cutscene dances to Hey Macarena. I actually have that animation, the Macarena. A few attacks that can connect with the hitboxes and dodge sometime. Most basic thing is the best thing. Right. Yeah, that's why I'm not going into like, other weapons. Like instead of, one-handed master sword, you're giving him the long sword or hammer. I'm not doing any of that. The bow, because I know lore wise, the bow played a big part with the light arrows and the Ganon fight, and I don't really care for that. This isn't about making a lore accurate Zelda game. But yeah, I'm not going into any of that or any of that extra stuff. It's purely to experiment with combat mechanics and enemy AI. All right, so all I need to do for the effects is to. There's a prefab sitting around somewhere. Yep, found him. We'll start with Rajageki. I'm gonna copy the fire one, change it to Doppel. Also, need to change this. As long as the camera doesn't try to kill you by the DS. The camera in Zelda games. There's a I don't know if any of you watched Sequelitis, but there's a moment when Ego Raptor, Aaron Hansen, is complaining about the camera, and it gets me every time I watch it. He's like, I don't remember the exact games he had mentioned, but he was like, in Link to the Past, you see that shit. Ocarina of Time, oops, and Link just gets hit off screen by some spinning spike shit. Hilarious. Have you seen I Heart Justice's video on Zero in MEC3? I just watched it like 2 or 3 days ago. I watched it. And they were talking about his hitbox and all of that. It was Hurtbox. I thought that was a good video. When are we getting something to play test? Soon. Especially because we're coming up on the 3rd year of working on this. So I guess technically it would be the 2nd anniversary of when I started this project. Right? Will be second, yeah, because we're coming up on like 2 full years of working on it. So I want to do something special, but I want to make sure things are a bit cleaner. Soon, trademark. But yeah, we're coming up on the 3rd anniversary, well, 2nd anniversary of working on this. So I want to do something. Okay. Oh, you over on Twitch now, Hablitz? Cool. We looking good over there? No lag, no frame drops. It still says excellent connections. So so far so good, I think. You're on a clone. Cook my family. Super destroyed my marriage. Yeah, they were talking about how Zero has like the best normals. Like he has a small hitbox with small hurt box, but his hitboxes for his saber attacks are massive. I'm thinking of reducing the melee hits from 4 attacks to 3 to save thermo. Ah. Alright, so why does fire have electricity? Oh, because I use this. Well, congratulations. You're purple now. What else? I don't want it to look exactly like fire does though. So I'm probably gonna change this up a little bit. Yeah, I don't want it to look exactly like fire, so I'll probably tweak some of this. Maybe... What game is this song from? Hold on. I'm on a stream right now. Free running. Never heard of that game. Oh no, this isn't free run. This is rail racing. The menu screen. Huh. The Imperial Lycan. Achilles. Is there EX moves for other weapons like Triple Rod, Chain Rod, Recoil Rods? I thought about it a while back. I did think about that. Giving them at least one. But I decided not to go with it. Instead, they all, minus the Triple Rod. The Triple Rod needs some work. But the rest of them have like a special utility that they do instead of a EX move. But the saber is his primary weapon. And the idea that I have and what I'm going for is the sub weapons are meant to extend or enhance what Zero can do with the saber, except for the Z Knuckle, because the Z Knuckle, like I said way back, Z Knuckle is going to be its own thing. So the Z Knuckle does have its own EX stuff. And on top of that, he can steal weapons and do even more stuff. So gameplay thermo, code thermo for each weapon so far. Kicks 5%, punches and sword 4%, right, 3%. How do I want to change this? I'm probably gonna get rid of at least one of these rings. I'm gonna keep the one that's back here. And I have a limit of 100% and I'm already at 50. Oh. Oh no. Let's start with this one. And matter of fact, no, let's get these guys out here. These. I can have you start kind of a little lighter. Let's do a harsh change. This still looks red. I need to name these better. Now, don't use color over lifetime, so it's... Oh, that's why. It has a tint. And I think I should have another material. Yep. There it is. Which I can leave white because it has a purple tint on it, right? Yeah, I'm fine with that. What game is this from? Switch you white. Might get rid of that. I think for the time being, for the sake of time, I'm just gonna recolor what I have and move on. We can always come back to it. I know the original idea I had for Doppel was that the visuals, like stuff like this, instead of like this little beam, instead it would be like a blade, like a big saber blade with a pop out. Then I might come back to that idea, but for right now, just so we can move on. So did I get all the fire? The sparks. Wait. I'm gonna put. They already have noise. I'm gonna increase the noise on that. Make them a bit more volatile. That's not the word I was looking for, but And let's reverse grab it. Yeah. For no reason. Oh, never mind. Where are the other ones at? Just gonna copy this. All right. Final product. I don't not like it. I just wanted to feel more unique than just a recolor. Get lasers. I just got the worst idea for a boss in this game. He will fight a resurrected Iris who is full Maverick in the year and adopts the kernel attack patterns and weapons, and Zero will fight her again. Not the kernel. Just one of Ben's sets takes up 47% cold thermal, and that's for a complete character. Mine's incomplete right now. He's taking up more space. Jeez. Is that for the dash? No, that would actually be a cool dash effect. Now that you mention it. Now that's for if you use Raijin Geki while you're in the purple form. Which I need to edit this, and I'll show it in a sec. I need to set up the script to switch the effect. His combat chip takes up 20% in total. Did a typo. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oops. I've been trying to think of some other types of projects I want to do. Haven't really been having any ideas. I know at some point I still want to do like a third-person shooter, or maybe a first-person shooter. But my whole thing about it is I like games that don't take themselves seriously. It's just more fun to me. So if I do a first-person shooter or a third-person shooter, it would be some goofy ass game. And then there's a meme about frogs where it's like it's 3 panels. The first panel is like, this is a frog. Frogs are pretty chill and harmless. Second panel, except this frog. Third panel, he's got a knife. Frog with knife. Meerkats building candy cane weapons. Oh no. What about a second-person shooter? Oh. How could you pull that off in a game? Like mechanically? Like, would you need VR to pull it off? What is happening? this Visual Studio, this is the first time you've done this. Unity doing Unity stuff. Well, while that thing figures out his life, I'm gonna go over here. So yeah, we'll just rock with that. And I need that sound effect that I used for that little magic sound effect. And I need to find it. Should be, how do I get there? Is it this? Yep. Should be attached to this. Yep, we're right there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna copy the whole component. Second person is where your character is being watched by somebody else while you have control of your character. And you see through other person's eyes. Ah. Good call, Red Eclipse. Second person shooter would be crazy. That would be so weird. I, I'm literally trying to figure out how I can make that work. All right, let's get this paste component values. There we go. We good there. Play on awake, right? Yeah. All right, let's go back and check on Visual Studio. Visual Studio, you are we're gonna go ahead and just cancel that. Okay. You say you lost so many projects like that? I have to. Shoot, with this project, earlier this year, I lost like 3 hours of work one time. All right, that should take care of you. I actually closed the tab for once. So second person is watching someone else. Yeah, it's like it's watching someone else, but you're in control of the person that's being watched. Like someone is watching, it's from the perspective of the person watching you, but you're in control of you, if that makes sense. You see the eyes of another player while still controlling your character. It would be horrible if you weren't on team two, right? It would have to be something like one player, you and another player, both. Let's say it's like one person plays the shooter, the other person plays the cameraman, but both players watch from the perspective of the cameraman. So for the person playing as the cameraman, it would be technically first person, but for the person playing the shooter, it would be second person. it's weird, but I feel like if it can be pulled off, it would be hilarious. If this PC you're using was on for some time, you might want to check. Oh nah, it's only been on for like 2 hours, maybe. Yeah, like 2 hours. Um, so I cut it on for like 30 minutes before the stream started. So it's the first person view of a secondary character you don't control with a character you control. Wait. So the first person view of a secondary character you don't control where the character you control is in third person. Doesn't sound like something we're playing. Fun experiment, I guess. Yeah, it's it's weird. It's like something like that would probably be better suited for like a puzzle game or something. Trying to figure out what I can sacrifice to reduce thermal. Um, I'm not sure. Um, so I don't really have any experience with dreams. Oh wait, I don't need to add that sound effect because it's playing it twice. Um, I could add another one, like a different one, and just lower the volume. But there's still the issue of when the clone pops out and does this attack, it's gonna need its own effect. Just like with Ryu, like it doesn't have this. I mean, I can set it up to have it. That's not a problem. I kind of like the clones not having a lot of visual clutter. We'll figure it out. It would make that a Joe Easter egg or a challenge if they could do a second person with extreme difficulty. Right. Ben has his special spread across 5 characters, so maybe having all these animations on one character is what's causing the high thermal because all the keyframes modify one guy. Possibly. I'm gonna have to play around with dreams so I can kind of get a better understanding of how to like optimize over there. Said 40 isn't possible, bro. Check Discord in a sec. All right. Um. All right. So sound effect, I'm not gonna worry about right now. It's not important, so I'm just gonna cut that one off. Quinzon, the big slash at the end. I'm just gonna copy the fire one. Why is it way over there? right, so the fire one does big slash and this ring. Hey, a song I actually recognize. So the big slash is right here. Get out of my way, canvas. I think I want to change these particles. I want to keep the ring, but get rid of the fire. Or maybe keep the fire, but reduce how much and add, where is it? No, I don't want to use those. Where are the ones on the saber? These. Was it? Wait. So apparently there's a second person game called Driver San Francisco. Really? Keely is the attack of the new form. Be like DMC Dante when a normal attack and create after images to increase the damage. Pretty much. It's I'm trying to put a spin on it. Where the clones kind of have a little bit more agency than just being an after image. Cause I know Zero has like Twin Dream, and where the clone copies his every move. I'm trying to set it up where you can let the clone do his own thing by sitting it out to perform his own special attack. And then eventually, we're gonna try to do one that's closer to like the one from DMC, where the clone is just out doing his own thing, and like a second player can control the clone. I don't know if we're gonna do the second player thing, but I do want Zero to be able to actually like bring a clone out who kind of runs around and fights by itself. It'd be kind of cool, like Virgil. Yeah. All right, what game is this from? It's an hour 21 mark. Mighty Switch Force. Never heard of that one. All right, so where are you, particles? Oh wait, I have to change the shape, right? Because it's on mesh rendering. I'm gonna copy yours. And let's go ahead and copy that. Copy scale. Might as well just copy the whole thing. And we need to increase radius on that. Yeah. Turbulent. That's the word I was looking for a while back when I said make the particles more volatile. Turbulent was the word I was looking for. Don't you hate when that happens? I think I might. Let's say gravity to 0. Yeah, I kind of just want him to float. Just float away. And let's reduce how much fire. It's 100. Let's cut it in half. So, that word has been ruined for me. I know what you're talking about. The brain rot. They got hold of it. Django, what up? So the clone will stay on the field for a few seconds like DMC instead of just leaving. Maybe you can make a mechanic where if you press the clone button again, he does another technical advantage. Yeah, that's the gist of it. Yep. So that's basically gonna be so like whenever whichever form Zero is in, the EX move that matches that form's element gets a plus version. So Shippu, if Zero's in Doppel form and you perform Shippu, that's when he brings the clone out. The one that will stay out for a little bit. Other than that, every other special, if you hold down the special button, the clone will appear behind the enemy if you're locked onto him and do that attack. That's the plan for right now. We'll see what happens when we kind of add more stuff to Doppel, because we might find that maybe something works better than something else, but we got to get there first. Boom. All right, so now that's not as impactful. But you do get the big slash. I'll bring back some of the glow. We'll make it brighter. Can't make it that bright though, because the tent keeps it from having that much bloom. Way too much. Let's not do that. We'll stay with that. And then just throw a little. No. Not. Instead, I will add more particles to you. You don't need rate over distance. You just need one burst. What's that? 300 to 400. And we'll make them a little bigger. I'm fine with this. Play on awake. Yes. Play on awake. Yes. Go ahead and save here. Sound effect. Also, I'm not complaining, but the particle effects you put on the energy of your attacks makes it a bit much. The extra particle effects are normally for the last attack in the combo or charge attack. Yeah. It depends. I've seen it done in different ways in different games. For example, PSO2, New Genesis, particles are everywhere. Well, I get what you're saying though. Said nothing, bro. Just about to start my day off right, if you know what I mean. Absolutely. Amen to that, brother. Trizzy, what up, bro? I had to uninstall PS2 due to space. Yeah, I gotta get a an SSD for my PlayStation. Said send help. What you talking about? Why'd I put false right there? What in the world? All right, done with you. Let me check on my emotes real quick. Because a friend of mine did some emotes for me and she told me that they were finished. So she's supposed to be emailing them to me. I've seen the final product. They look cool. I really like them. Get you some milk. You need some milk. All right, let's see this one. I didn't do the sound effect. Oh well. None the matter. Oh wait. I'll check Discord in a second. All right, let's see it. That almost looks like electricity, and I'm not mad at it. It looks dope. Appreciate it. Yeah, I like it. Also, he's stuck over there for right now. Bud. All right. We'll fix that soon enough. Part of me wants to add more, not more, tweak the colors of the fire. To maybe make some of the flames in there a little darker to contrast all the bright stuff. And the reason I'm saying that is if you look at the blade trail while he's spinning, those little hints of that dark purple spinning around in there with all the like in contrast to all the other bright stuff happening. I keep holding the button down. I feel like I need to reduce the fire a little bit too on the blade. It looks good, sounds good too. I do like the sound effect. So I might leave that last sound at the end. Right, he just, what's the meme now? The clone is just a chill guy. He's just over here chilling, doing his thing. Maybe change the texture of the particles. Yeah. We could try it. It's literally just one click. But I really like the ring at the end. I like that. I like how it kind of does that ring that looks like electricity and then it just breaks apart, like disperses. I like that. Clone, get out of here. I like that. That's what I was saying when I wanted Doppel, like the effects to be unique for, instead of just me copying fire. But we can try to change the color on the blade. Because that's like 75% of the particles you see during the Kuenzan are from the blade and not that big finale at the end. So it is the trail. Zero, I need you to stand up, dude. So many widgets all over the screen. All right, so I can't actually see the trail because it only goes over distance. What we can do is just do this, just so I can preview it. So I could probably do like a random between two colors. And just make the other one darker. Well, that doesn't change anything. Wait. Kind of like that. Yeah, it barely does it though. Hold on. You're the culprit. All right. Put this right here. That's much better. All right, so now we can kind of, hold on. Laptop is lagging. Let's look at the right side. With the current clone glitch problem, you got making them stay on the field. right, they do stay on the field. I'll be going. Good luck with the attack. All right, appreciate you being here. Hope you have a great weekend. Zero goes where he goes, right? I kind of like this. So, because you get a little variation going on in there. So that way it's not like just all bright. So it's, instead of looking like fire, it's almost like smoke instead. And I like that. All right, let's see how that changes things. We'll check that a sec. Make. Actually, I don't need to hit you with anything. Let me go here. So yeah, it's not as bright now. I like that. That dark purple kind of sells it. It helps with everything not looking so bright. Like the contrast. Goofy ass yard. What's going on, man? Welcome in, welcome in. So that means at some point I'm gonna have to go back and change how it looks on this. But for right now, I'm cool with it. But visually, I think that's my favorite one right now. That ring at the end, I really like it. All right. Now for the questionable one. This. I need an AoE, which we'll use fire as the base, but I don't know if I want to leave it exactly like the way fire works. Never mind. I think I got it. All right. Let me cook. I think I got it. Heal ripped. So fire's the base. Stop if I can spell without adding symbols. All right, so fire. I'm gonna cut that sound off. Looks like this. Just a ring with this big impact at the start of it, which I think all of them use the same impact, just the color changes based on the element. But instead of this, or maybe keep this, just reduce the amount like before, but I'm gonna add that same ring that Quinzon uses and just make it flat. That's what I'm thinking. All right, we'll start with you. The dust spread. Wait, center up is this. We get center up next. I kind of want these to be on the darker side, since the particle's gonna, like, the rest of these are gonna be bright anyway. All right. So I'll get to you. I want to take care of this fire. Same for you. And cool. Matter of fact, let's get to a time when you both are active. Right here-ish. All right. So part of them I want to be bright. And then the rest will be, we'll get that same differentiation in there. Or variation. And now for these, I want to change. I want to put that ring in here somewhere. And I think I'll replace these, because these were supposed to be like embers, right? For the fire. So I need to swap them out. Make the flames fade a little faster. It's doable. I mean, all I would need to change is the lifetime. Yeah, that does kind of look a little better. All right, these embers we don't need. Instead, I want to use, where are you? This. But you need to be in position, which so I need to rotate you on the x-axis at 90 degrees and negative 90 degrees. There we go. That, I want that ring instead of the embers, and the embers are these. I just like that ring. I don't know why. And I'll probably tweak the gravity a little bit to make them float. Wrong way. That looks weird. Cause they don't, because of when they start floating. Or maybe I cut down on their lifetime. Oh, and I did say I was going to cut back on the amount of fire too. Rising embers are always peak. You're not wrong. What if we keep the embers? But let's do the same thing. So these can be brighter. Or like a random between two. But I'm gonna try to start with the size. Let's do 0.05. And then turbulence. They don't need to float that far up. Matter of fact, what settings do I use for these? 1.5, 0.2, damping, yada yada yada. All right. Not limit my. Yeah, no, we're gonna limit it. We probably need to limit it more. Oops, wrong way. They're still red. Duo, what's good? We're getting the visuals set up for the special attacks in Doppel. And then hopefully after this get 1 or 2 clone attacks set up. Cause we already got Ryu engine. I'll show that in a second. I'm having an issue with this particle system. Oh. Never mind. False alarm. Just copy this one. All right. This works. This works. Delicate balance, isn't it? Right? Wanted to make something pretty and eye-catching, but not too eye-catching, so it won't distract blind player. Right. Exactly. We'll rock with this for right now. All right. Just Copy that. I know the object doesn't exist. Wait your turn, Discord. What game is this from? Hold on. We're at the hour 54 mark. Super Monkey Ball. And the next song up is from No More Heroes. Hey. I didn't play No More Heroes 3 though. Not yet. Need to. Oh, wait. I didn't say the prefab. I still didn't put that right there. Wow. All right, let's see him. So Ryu, Kuenzan, Arjingeki, and Hyorit. I need to add an impact sound to it, but the focus was visuals, and I like this. I'm happy with this. Works for me. I need to get rid of these damage numbers too. Imagine that connected. What if this or this? Oh, I can't bring the clone out after that. Oh yeah, okay. He just twerks on him midair. Oh boy, the disrespect. The disrespect. And then you get a reset. Kind of. Technically, yeah. mini clone that. Let me try that part again. My bad. Ah, okay. Yeah, I can't cancel that. Slow, but it worked. Unless I just go straight into Kyoret. That wasn't supposed to happen, but I'll take it. That's not what I was trying to do. I like that. Sit back down. Get off me. Alright, let's get the other moves set up. Discord. Wait. Alright, that should be easy because I think the way I have it set is like the groundwork for it is done, if I'm not mistaken. And it's been like a week since I've looked at it, like the code for it, but everything is in this script. So I haven't followed the project to close. What type of area or stage will you be making? Will it be grass and forest or a basic lab, or will this be closed training like place? So yeah, when it comes to the level design, it's more than likely going to be pretty condensed, enough to kind of showcase the movement mechanics, like the wall running, the vaulting, and all that stuff. Maybe like grapple swinging with the chain rod, but it's not going to be anything extensive, because the main thing I want to showcase with this project is the combat system more than the movement system. But the original Zero games were platformers, so movement was priority in those. So I kind of want, at least to give it a little shine in this one. But definitely more condensed levels. Probably won't have any like big, wide open areas or things like that. Let's set up Windsor first. This number is how long the clone needs to follow the target. Yeah. So when remember I was talking to him earlier about when the clone pops up behind an enemy that's moving, it compensates for the fact that the enemy is moving and picks a spot within a certain distance behind the enemy to make sure the attack lands, and it stays in that offset position for a set amount of time, which looks like quarter second. I set it up this way so that each attack I can have a specific amount of time that the clone needs to stay locked in that offset position before the hitbox becomes active to make sure it connects. So for Ryujin, aerial and the ground version, that number was a quarter second. We're gonna have to experiment and see if a quarter second works for Quinzon. Which we need this, because there was another bug where it wouldn't do the ground version even though I was on the ground. And I think that's really all we need to do. Hey, let's find out. I'll know in a second. I know if it works or not. Give us movement, Dev. There'll be some movement. Like you get to kind of schmoove around the stage. It's like I'm not gonna neglect it. Oh no, not a dildo shaped robot enemy. Oh, it's throwing me the error because I didn't make that public. I'm trying to say like I spelled it right. I have no idea where all these songs are starting to sound the same now. Where's this one from? 2 hours since minute mark. Sonic Gems? Sonic Gems collection. Sonic CD got a song coming up. That's No More Heroes. Did you know Zero appears in Battle Network? Really? Which one? Mink. All right, clone, that is not what you're supposed to do. Oh, wait. There's one thing I have to do. That is... where is it? Where is it? There's one more thing. It's not here. It's higher up. There we go. All right. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Let's put that thing. This right here. I need to go ahead and set up the rest of these. So basically, last button press is an integer, and it's based on whichever button I'm holding down on the controller. So A button is 1. I think 2 is not X. I don't think 2 is B. I think. It's made to line up with this. So 1 is A, 2 is B, 3 is X, 4 is Y, 5 is right bumper. All right. So I'll go ahead and just put this here anyway, just to go ahead and have it. But the one we're testing right now is Coenzyme key. All right, I'm about to switch back to my playlist instead of this stream because all the songs are starting to sound the same. He appears in Megaman Network Transmission, a spin-off that combines classic Megaman platform with battle down mechanics. Oh, really? I didn't know there was a spin-off. So I need all my ex-haters to stand up. What? The boy just showed up and vanished. What is happening there? What's that poof? All right, so I am getting an error down there. Let's see if that's related. Is it really because of this? Now how great the clones are all strike. So he's out, he's done helping Zero, right? It's interesting what bugs developers run into. Oh yeah. We've seen some stuff. We've seen some things. I'm gonna have to watch back through the streams and do like a compilation of all the crazy shit we've seen happen. So it's throwing a null reference exception. And I'm assuming, excuse me, it's because it doesn't know. Because I checked to see if player controller current attack is null or not before we even go into. Oh. Wait, let's play it safe and throw another one of these in here. That still shouldn't make it disappear though. Let me see if it despawns or if it gets sent to the void. Let's play focused. Whoops. 0. There you go. It's so sudden. All right. Where's the clone? 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 Oh, wait. I know what's doing it. It's by design. It's supposed to do that. Okay. So here's what's happening. Here's how I know what it's doing. Pay attention to the cyber elf, because the attack script that's on the animation states for the attacks will tell Zero. Oops, sorry. It'll tell the cyber elf script on Zero, hey, I'm done attacking. Despawn this clone and put the cyber elf back behind Zero. That function is doing what it's supposed to. So what is happening is, wait for it. I'm going to go to Coenzon, and you will notice Coenzon is broken down into multiple animations. So it's not one full animation. It's a combination of animations. Coenzon Plus is when he does the 3 extra hits. That's like Dante's air rave. But regular Coenzon is the spin. So it's broken down into 3 parts. And let's see if I can get a preview over here. So the first animation is this, where he starts off like the swing. And then that transitions into the spin animation. And then the spin animation so the spin animation looks like this. I didn't want it to start like this. I preferred it starting like that, but that's a completely different attack. But completely different animation. I just wanted to start up frames from this. So it skips this part of Coenzon, or this part of this animation, and goes straight into this part, the spins. And then the last part, the big slash at the end, is not this. Well, it is what I just showed you. I can't show you the end part of the animation. Hold on. Let me show you the end part. So the end part of that animation looks like this. And sure, it works on the ground, but it doesn't really work in the air. right? So instead of doing that at the end of it, it goes into this animation, which is just this little air attack, little air slash. And you put those three together and you get the coenzyme you see Zero do. So each one of these has its own attack script. They are treated, as far as the code looks at it, they're treated as one complete attack, but at the end of the animation, like as soon as it goes into this transition, it does this. If the player controller is a clone, end the attack because the animation is finished and set the current attack to null. What I need to do here is to tell it, because I already have this set up for the playable Zero. There is a checkbox for, where is it? No. Oh, I look right past it. Is partial attack. So this is how the attack script checks to see, okay, this animation just finished, or this attack animation just finished. Is this part of a bigger attack? Or do I just need to go ahead and end the attack now because the animation's finished? I just need to check this and we got it fixed. So here's what I'm saying. I just do this. I mean, I might have to tweak something else, but let's say, and it's not partial attack. And I may have to tweak something else, but we'll see in a second. But that's 100% the main culprit. I'm thinking about making fits through the style system for Megaman Battle Network so I can have a separate fits models do different things, which would mean scrapping the double mega merge mechanic. So would you say which one would you want to do? Like, which one would you lean towards more? Like the double mega merge or the style system? Like, would it be worth having to scrap the mega merge mechanic? Boom. Fix it. Which means, wait, I have an idea. Oh, wait. I can't have them set to, there we go. Oh, I can't. What? Oh, I called him away. So I can only do 2 before it goes into a cooldown. Aww. I had a hilarious idea. So, wait. Also, he did the ground version of the twerk animation while he was in the air. That's something I need to look at and try to fix. That can be crazy. Hold on. Zero, buddy. You all right, we need to fix the air version. It's gonna be crazy. This is gonna be wild. I need to get this working. I got to see it. All right, so let's figure out why the air version isn't working. Coins on G. Coins on A. Wait. Current ground attack knows gravity. That's specifically for Ryujin though. Man. Well, never mind, because this would be false anyway. So it would go into this. Let's make sure it's setting this as the buffer Doppler attack. Yeah, let's make sure this does it. So what I can do is just like throw a debug in here. Z just noticed the torque animation. Yeah, it's a placeholder. Man, if the animation fall into place, this is gonna be a sick combo. I'm hoping so. For the style system, I imagine it being like KH3 form change, but without a time limit. Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. So right now it still doesn't work, but I need to see. I'm looking down in the bottom left. I need to see if it says coenzyme A when I do this. Okay, so it does. Why doesn't he go into the animation? That's the question. All right, so it says coenzyme A. So this works. Which means I now need to check over on this. I did not add a case for it because I was too eager to test it out. Which now means we get to air combo with Coenza. Air juggles incoming. Also, can I special cancel Coenza? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fun times incoming. Wait, I clicked the wrong thing. Man, that actually might be kind of hilarious. All right. Maybe try removing a few layers from the overall animation thing. Maybe the screen has a problem with switching from one animation to the next because of a lot in one set or something. Yeah, I get what you're saying. And that has been an issue before. Which I think I solved for the most part. A lot of the issues I've been running into now that are animation related are normally because of something I missed and not the animator having a conflict. I do wish the animator was cleaner, because with the Zelda project, the animator is way cleaner. Granted, I don't have to do as many layered animations as I have to with Zero to pull off the looks that I want. All right. Ground version works. Uh-oh. You, sir, are in trouble. I canceled him out. I made him leave. Well, but you poor unpaid employee. I forgot to hold the button now. Mid-air combo hell. Okay, so eventually he'll get up too high. And it is possible to whiff. Okay. 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 Okay, so it's definitely possible to drop it. Playing pass the ball with yourself. Right? What was that, Zero? Hold up. His legs did something weird. I know why he did it now. Just get bullied by spin attacks. All right, so the reason why there's whiffing sometimes, that number that I mentioned right here, maybe he doesn't need to track for a quarter second. So let's start reducing this so he's not tracking this long, so we can find that right amount. Use grapple. Man be styling. I can see an enemy that's calling his lawyer for not getting paid for this shit. Oh, it's turning out as fun as I had hoped it would be. All right, so I cut it down. Instead of a quarter second of tracking the enemy before it appears, but before it attacks, it's now a 1/5 of a second. So maybe that'll help. Needs less time. Yeah, it needs less time than that. Because if I do this, never mind, that was a perfect connect. Oh boy. Okay. But it doesn't connect every time for certain moves. Like that. And it's because when Zero cancels out of this, he does the air version, and the air version is coded to how can I explain it? The air version is coded to, oh no, it's doing the ground version. Yeah, it's doing the ground version. So the way I know whether it's doing the ground version or the air version is watch Zero's legs when he does that torque animation in the air. The air version of it, he's like this. Watch his legs this time. He thinks he's on the ground. So this is something I need to fix on Zero. So Zero thinks he's on the ground, which makes the clone do the ground version. And the ground version of all the special attacks are coded to match Zero's Y position, which means the clone is going to appear higher up than the enemy. The aerial version of all the clone attacks are programmed to match the enemy's Y position with a little bit of an offset. So that's something we need to fix. But outside of that, I think it's looking pretty good. Yeah, I can see some wild stuff happening with this. We just need to fix that issue. Because he's way too high up there. If we can fix that. Please add the twerk as an unlockable toggle animation on random chance we're playing mid combo. Yeah, I might actually leave that in there just because. Just for the sauce and the disrespect. All right, what is a way around this? All right, so if I look at this code here, it gets a position behind the target and it checks if it's in air. So let me go to this. So there's an offset. And this is another thing I forgot because it's been, like I said, it's been a week since I've looked at this code and I planned ahead. I planned ahead for this exact situation. I already have it set up to have specific offsets for each attack, which means this should, in theory, on paper, it should connect. I noticed then in a game like DMC, when you hit the enemy, it's like both the attacker and the enemy are locked together. Here it looks like even when you attack, the enemy is still on his own fix. Yeah, that is exactly how it's programmed. And that's something I've thought about because Kingdom Hearts does something similar too. And that does help with it's like aim assist for hack and slash type games, right? That is something that's probably worth implementing because I've considered it because I've looked at games that do that type of thing. I just haven't tried it out yet, but you are correct. That is how the physics work in this right now. So that's a good catch. You got a good eye. Said do it again. There we go. So the offset works. I already had a system in place. I just forgot that I had it in place. Ah, and then he gets up too high. But yeah, like Kingdom Hearts, DMC. What else? There's another game, another hack and slash game where the game will automatically adjust your height, like your Y position, to match the enemies, or not even just your vertical position, but sometimes horizontal too, to match the enemies, so it'll make sure the attacks land. Matter of fact, Remake does it. Final Fantasy VII, that does it too. I think Bayonetta does it. So yeah, it would definitely help with making sure your attacks land. We can try that out. Probably not this weekend. Once Doppel's finish, we'll take a look at that, because that would help. That would help a lot. Said you hated that validation. No, I appreciate the suggestion. It's definitely something worth looking into, and it's something I had looked into a while back, like way back when I had started doing the air combo stuff. But I kind of just forgot about it, to be real with you. So yeah, I'm glad you brought that back up. Because back then, at that time, there wasn't as much stuff you could do in this project, and now there's so much stuff you can do. And a lot of times these attacks whiff just because the enemy's too high above you, or you're a little too low. So yeah. That one's still gonna whiff because Zero thinks he's on the ground when he's not. So that needs to be fixed, but that's something on Zero that I gotta look at. In the meantime, this one is gonna connect. The disrespect. We're not. That's wild. Hold on. What if we used this in case he got too high up? It says Sonic Unleashed banger alert, right? I forgot to hold the button down. Reset. This is terrible. I messed it up at the end. That is terrible. That's terrible. Oh man, you poor robot. That is an infinite. Yeah, that's an infinite. The only way it will work is you pull him to you. Yeah, so that's an infinite. You just have to, if he gets too high up, you have to use the chain rod to adjust for height. But still, remember what LPX said in 03. If I was this robot, I just quit. I would seek other employment. That's wild. Let's try like I could do I could do that. I could do, hold up, what if I did like, oop, wrong move. Oh, I need to jump. I need to jump after that. Jump cancel. Jump cancel and then this. I need to set up the second clone. Right now it's just one clone. I need to set up for the second one so you can get more rapid attacks from the clones. Because right now, if the clone is out and I try to do another clone attack while he's out, it will despawn him and he'll pop back up and do another attack. Like, hold on, let's see if I can do it. I kind of have to be fast to do it though. Like right there, I canceled Quinzon into Ryu. Kind of did it right there. The physics were a little wonky on the clone just now though. Like right there. That was actually a really good one. So clone popped up behind him, did Quinzon, and then immediately pops up on the other side with the aerial Ryu. Clone tech? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But ideally what's supposed to happen is when one clone is out doing this and I do the input to bring out the clone again, the second clone should pop up and do the other attack even while the first clone is still active. And the limiting factor of how you get to use the clones is you need to have one at standby. So these little elves, if the elves aren't here, if they are both out right now, you can't do another clone attack. So that's kind of the limiting factor of it. Let's see, turn off immortality. Let's see how much of a punishment the bot actually takes. Oh, yeah, he's about to get destroyed. Add a combo breaker for the enemies. That is an option. That's 100% an option. Even going back to something like something as simple as like Legend of Dragoon. Yeah, it's turn-based, but when you are attacking the enemy, there's like the enemy has a chance to stop your combo in a turn-based game, and you have to basically a quick time event, right? I'm not sure if I want to do it as a quick time event for this, but having a way for an enemy to save themselves mid combo, but giving the player a chance to salvage that combo if they catch it in time, I feel like could be a nice little mechanic or interaction between the player and the enemy. Like if you have a limit for the amount of hits you can do a single combo. Okay, in that case, the way you explained it, it would be just a hard limit on the enemy, and the feedback for that hard limit, instead of just having the enemy become intangible, or you just can't hit them anymore until they hit the ground. Visually, the enemy would, you know, teleport away or kick zero away or something to kind of give a little visual feedback, like, hey, your combo got a little bit too sauce on it. Let's give this enemy a break. Do another combo. I get what you're saying. I terminate the copy of me with the stream. Treasure this quote X. Yeah, even when he was in elf form, X was still a very direct, for lack of better words, person. They're gonna be healing elves and all that jazz. So since this form is gonna have elves with it, I am curious what other attributes or abilities from cyber elves can I incorporate into it. The other forms, specifically, I don't think it was a double jump elf, but there was an attack speed elf, I think. But basically the other forms have or will have I guess you could call them like passives from the other chips and or elves, but we'll see. Zero just roll guards the enemy kick and continues the combo. All right, let's start his he's about to get wrecked. Base health is not a lot, and that's mainly just because of arbitrary number I threw in there. I think it's like 100. So bye. He does not survive much. But that's why I added immortal test enemy and then this right here, a little slide to give him a little extra health, which, given how crazy these combos can get, 300 is not enough. That was 300 damage. There's no way that was 300 damage. I think I needed him to respawn. Yeah. Okay. He survived. It's about a good amount of time. Enemy health is important to. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So this is where we get into things that were added early on with no idea what was going to become of what the player can do. Early on, Zero, matter of fact, not even Zero, because this project wasn't originally a Zero project. The test character that I had in this project could not do any of this stuff. She had a simple string. That's all she could do. Well, she could throw her sword, and she had blade mode, but that's it. So yeah, at this point, enemies got to get a buff, right? Ah, whiff. Nope, he's dead. To Schmexy. Try the ground sweep attack, launch to air, sword combo mid-air, pull to you, ground slam with the ring. Okay. All right, hold up. Let me scroll up in the chat so I can see it. All right. So he said ground. Oh, whip. Ground whip. Gotcha. Ground whip, launch, sword combo. All right. Ground whip into launch. Hold on, let me take out the rest of his health. There we go. All right. Ground whip into launch. So I could just we use Ryujin, yeah. There we go. Oh, saber attack in the air. I got you. I got you. Let's take out the rest of that health. All right. So I messed it up. I messed it up. How many more hits did you have? 2 hits? All right. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of health left. How many more hits would have killed him? That's 50, 60, 70 more damage. Let's see if we can make that a touch of death. Hey, I don't know why I did that twice. That was exactly 300. Well, might have been a little more, but still. Yep. That's a TOD. We're gonna call that the Red Eclipse combo. To hit me with that No More Heroes music. Hey, No More Heroes got some bangers. And we gotta fight back with some combos too. Oh yeah, I want to make sure when I add the bosses, they have some sauce, like some crazy stuff that they pull off. Just stand there swinging his little sword. I just want to pet him and tell him it's just a dream. He's trying his best. But now wait until I start working on AI. Like this little guy, he's gonna get his revenge, 100%. He's gonna get his payback. See, right now he's in his training art. You know what I'm saying? He in his training art right now. That's why he practicing that one swing. Well, that pool you added really fixed the physics problem. You don't need them to be locked if you use the pool. That's it. That's awesome. Oh yeah. Really clear. It kind of helps. I do still think there are certain situations where locking them would be more beneficial though. But yeah, we just got to find a balance and figure out when we need to like really use it. It says traded arc. He's gonna twerk back. Oh no. Just instant death. Boom. That's a very satisfying combo. Not even gonna lie. Oh, I dropped it. You don't get to land though. Never mind. I was hoping the clone would slice him. Can you attack him until he dies only with sword to see how much damage it takes overall? It should be 300. It should be 300 damage. Well, he should have 300 health. We can count them off. It's 1, 3, 4. So it's gonna take like what, 30 attacks? 5, 6, 7, 10. Should be 20. 5, 4, 3, 2. That's only deal with 10. And this next one, if I count it right, this next one should do it. Oh, was I one off? I was one off. All right, so yeah, 30 hits. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 swings once, but I fear the man who has practiced one swing 10,000 times, Bruce Lee. Yeah, right? That's gonna be his insta kill move. Just this little swing. Or make it like super dramatic. Power up, reel it back, slice the clouds in the sky. Oh wait, I don't have that move set up yet. You can kind of do a lot with this. Like, it's essentially a gap closer, right? Like, look at that. Like, even if I'm like this far away, like if I set up dash canceling out of the stance, I can catch him from here. Right now, you can't dash cancel out of that. Yeah. I do like this. Evade and respond. Oops. I just had dinner an hour ago. Y'all had lunch yet? I'm about to. It's been 3 hours. And I said I was gonna stop out at 2 hours because I'm not feeling 100%. I blame the weather and the people I work around. So yeah, I'm probably about to call it, get some lunch, and then take some medicine and lay my ass down, take a little nap. This was fun though. I definitely am excited to see what else we can come up with for Doppel. And we need to get these other attacks set up too. Zero. Oh, that's the perfect twerking song though. Oh man. Matter of fact. Let's go ahead and knock out the other two specials. Because this is literally, I don't have to rearrange any objects or touch any animations or anything like that. Well, except for, well, Hyoret might need some work. But Raijin Geki I can do. So let's do that. Let's do those. Oh, now we're getting into like Undertale. Where was all this music at the start of the stream? Not my stream, but the stream that this music is coming from. Yeah, Hyoret might work, it might not work. There's some tweaking I need to do with Hyoret, so I'm gonna skip that for right now. I just go to Raijin Geki. Do we call aerial twerk pelvic wiggle? I mean, you're not wrong. That is what it is. But I'll be back. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do, because the YouTube Twitch multi-stream went well today. So I'm curious if I want to try YouTube and TikTok tomorrow instead of YouTube and Twitch, but I also want to put more time into Twitch so I can try to push for partner over there. So maybe Twitch and TikTok tomorrow. I'm not sure. Maybe all three. I mean, just to do a stress test on my my upload speed. Because my upload speed is 4 times higher than what it was during when we had that little mishap with the technical issues. Like, it was like 8 to 10 upload, and now I'm pushing like 45 to 50. Are you able to play the Mythos soundtrack, or is that copyrightable music? I don't know. So the last couple of streams, one of the remixes from one of the Megaman X games has been getting hit with the not like a full copyright strike, but just like the one where they just tell you, hey, you can't monetize this video because it's got claim. And that was like that's a Mega Man X song. But I have played Mythos music during one of the devlogs, I think, and it was fine. All three, because the stream to be at original Mega Man. Yeah, all three would cause the stream to be at the original Mega Man resolution. Pixels everywhere, just blocks all over the screen. So the reason why I'm not gonna test out heal rat tonight or today, yeah, I need to go eat and go take a damn nap. I'm talking about tonight. It is 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm talking about tonight. The reason why I'm not gonna test heal rat during this stream is because I know there's something I need to tweak. When Zero stabs down from the air with the saber, there's a check for the ground that happens, and I don't think the clone has access to that check because I did voice is messing up too, because I did this is clone. So if is clone, it only does these things during update and doesn't do anything else, like any of this stuff. Same thing for the fixed update, doesn't do any of this extra stuff. So we'll find out tomorrow, but in the meantime, make a copy of this. Save your state, don't tempt fate. Beautiful artistry, bro. Get that Twitch XP for partner going. All right, I'm trying. But yeah, let me save real quick. We got a save emote coming soon. I'm waiting on a friend to email them to me. But she sent me the proofs. They look really cool. But yeah, as soon as she gets them over to me, I'll have them up. There's one for save, lurk, and like hype. But now she's really talented at doing emotes. All right, Raijin Geki. The reason why I want to test Raijin Geki really quick is just to see if the stab, the little stab effect particles, if they show up. Because I think they should, because they're tied to an animation event, so they should pop up. Actually, yeah, they should pop up. I just want to make sure before we call it a stream. All right, Raijin Geki's here. Go ahead and put the aerial one. And force grounded version is false, which I think that Kuenzon issue was my fault. We'll check, we'll test that too. Okay, let's wait. Let me check one. Yep. All right. Let's see. Let me check Quinzon first, just to see. Okay. So yeah, he does the right one now. And then this still whiffs because Zero thinks he's on the ground after doing this when he's not. So that's something I need to fix on Zero. So I need to make note to look at that tomorrow. But what we really need to test is this. So clone, do you get the stab effect? It does. Okay. Zero, why you giving them back shots like that? It can cancel into itself. That's crazy. Wait, this guy's in trouble. How fast can you cancel out of that? Oh, you can't. Say less. Hold on. Actually, I think cooldown isn't gonna let me do it. Because these moves do have a cooldown. It's short, but I do have cooldowns programmed into them. Rising, where's... Oh, just down here. Yeah, you can stay right here. Can special cancel. There you are. Might as well do the same thing for the area one. Oh wait, I already have it like that. So why didn't I set up the ground one when I set up the air one then? To be able to special cancel. So that lockout animation is really frisky. Yeah, it was like the clone's over there stabbing the enemy to death while Zero just sits over here and twerks. All right, what I was gonna try to do was this. Hold on. Try to see how fast I can. All right, so that attack needs a little bit of extra time to stay locked in position. You see how he steps through him? So he needs a little bit more of a delay, which is what this is for. I think he needs like a good, let's go to like 0.3 seconds. I had to brush my cat for a bit. She purred a lot. You got a spooled animal too, Fitz? My dog is over here having a dream. Like she's just sitting there kicking in her sleep. All right. There we go. That's better. Because that keeps him locked in position. So he doesn't like step through him. So that works. But what I was trying to do was to just get him stuck in like a stab animation. Like a loop of getting just stabbed. But I can't because the cooldown thing. Like the most I could probably do is 3, I think. Nope. Yeah. That's like the fastest I can do it. Yeah. Because after that one... Wait. Yeah, there it is. That's the rhythm. So that's the fastest I can go. But all I really need to do, Just for the lulz. Where is it? 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 Just for the lulz. So yeah, it's 1.5 seconds. It's the cooldown for Rajangeki. What if this never happens? What if that never happens? So it needs to be clone 0 clone. Yeah, with the cooldown, yeah. But what if the cooldown never happens? The clone is set for an attack, the animation moves 0. And the reason why it's doing so is because the player's body is flashing in the wrong direction. The other attacks. So there's no cooldown on Rajangeki anymore. I apologize in advance, robot. This is not gonna be fun for you. But it will for me. Make it stop. Oh god. Oh god. Kill me. Oh boy. Well then. 10,000 swings, bro. Well. That's crazy. Rated M. Oh boy. That's a stun. Kind of. Doesn't really work well in the combo. I mean, you could just do that. Honestly. What about the saber? Pops them up. But you can't cancel the stance into a regular attack. So that might be something to look into. You could jump cancel. Why didn't he pop up that time? So it gets a little weird. Gets a little weird if you're close to him. Because the clone moves through him. Which means I need to tweak the offset for when the clone appears behind him. I just wanted to see this again. Hold on. We gotta see it again. Before the stream ends, I need to see that again. Wrong one. Doesn't matter. Aww. Why'd I go for that again? Hold on. I didn't mean to hold the button down that time. Okay, here we go. Got to grapple after this one. I didn't have to grapple that time. This is just terrible. Someone call HR. All right. This is fun though. I like this. I like Doppel so far. Not really sure how the combo potential of Raijengeki though. I mean, if anything, it buys you an extra second to follow up with something, right? It gives you an extra hit. Wouldn't it be RR robot resources? Right. Can't wait for that and doppelganger to help you rise the spam. Right. That's gonna be a thing. Somebody call the ref. Honestly, with 0 cooldown, I could just spam it myself. Oh, 0 chill. Yeah, he going to HR or RR. Talk about DP. Hey, yo. Split roasting that boy. Pause. There's no ref. You didn't make one yet. What if we add a robot just to while we test out all this stuff? There'll be a robot just running around with like a little whistle. Oh, and I didn't forget. I forgot who recommended it, but I got the sound effects, the voice clips for like annoying NPCs from other games, like Toad and Thief from Skyward Sword, or Fi. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Omo Chow. I gotta put him in here. Maybe with all of the styles for fits, I give them the ability that never changes, and 3 abilities that change depending on the battle meta. Gotcha. Me cast stop A's on the ref. Stay out of this, ref. It doesn't concern you. Slap. This was productive though. I think we got some stuff done. Yeah, we gotta keep a cooldown on that. I might shorten it though. Instead of 1.5 seconds, I'll shorten it down to like, let's shorten it to Ryu is at 1 second. Quinn's on at 2.5. I'll leave it at 1 second. Can you do something for me? What's up? Oh, did you post that thing in the make regions travel distance absurdly high? All right, real quick, just because we'll see it. We'll see it. Just I think it's, yeah, we're not gonna ride the Geki Plus, just this one. All right, so it's currently at 7. You said absurdly. So I know if I put this number, he's just gonna teleport. Now he's not gonna keep the momentum though. because a couple of frames later, it resets that force to 0. Uh, 200. All right. Well. Godspeed, Spider-Man. My boy teleported. Holy shit. What happens if I just... I think I just went through him. Pause. Yeah, he did. He's moving too fast. Fast as fuck, boy. Man, there's Stinger level 5, right? I see we're at the point where intrusive thoughts take hold. Yeah, this happens. This happens. Happens a couple times. Can I just use it to, oh. It goes further than I thought. Jeez. All right. Let's try from like a little higher. From like here. Jeez. So I should be able to make it from here to not right there, I don't think. I could probably get on that. Yeah. That's wild. Yeah, we're at the point now where Unity will freak out in certain situations. Like if I were to, let's see if Unity can keep me from going through this wall. It cannot. Sick traversal tech, that would be dope. So fun fact, well, y'all probably remember because a lot of y'all were here from jump, like when the project started. But Raijin was originally a dash attack, and I changed it to be the stab because of the physics issue of Zero pushing the enemy or pushing through the enemy. But I've since corrected. No, I won't say corrected. It still exists, but it doesn't happen as often. And it's because Zero can't really push the enemy like that anymore. So I could revert Raijin back into the stab. I mean the dash attack. And it should work. But yeah, remember, because it was a stab initially. Reduce the cooldown. Let's remove it. Oh, with the 200 forward force. Well, this is how we send it off, Zero. Just gonna fly into the sunset. Zero going through the Arcadia be like all right, let's see it. Let's get some height first. I kind of want another sprint animation. I want one where he's kind of lean forward more. All right. There you go. Yeah, figure out why that's happening. So that was constant. Well, now I didn't reach it, but all right. Time to go. Now imagine being able to aim Geki, just fly straight up. Never use the wind for double jump. That's weird. A little extra height. What the hell? New movement tech just dropped. I don't want to give you more control, like more control over Zero while you're in the air. Just break your own game before it's done. No, that's fun to kind of play around with the extremes to see exactly what breaks it. I mean, that's all part of testing. The whole point of testing is to see what breaks it. That's hilarious. I do like how the fact that the camera is actually handling him moving that fast. Like, he doesn't look jittery at all when he does that. Whenever you finish, and you can make it so that there's the game and there's the developer mod. Possibly. That might be something I'll give to the Patreon supporters, a little debug menu so they can tweak things, break stuff. What does 1,000 do? Yeah, I'm saving first. I'm saving before I do that. Just came in, seeing Zero doing air dash, reminding of Noctis doing warp strike. That was cool, right? So, all right, the project that this originally was, it wasn't a Zero project, and the test character from that project, she had a warp strike. So the code to handle a warp strike is in this project. I just didn't give it to Zero. I have it disabled basically, but if I wanted to, I could give Zero the warp strike because the code to handle the warp strike is already in the game. And I kind of used it, a little bit of it for Raijin Geki Plus. Did you get a new hood yet? I'm still waiting on it. I forgot to ask High Blitz about it. When High Blitz was in the chat. High Blitz is the person who's doing that. It looks cool. Matter of fact, I will show y'all in a second. Real quick, we'll do this and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Save first. Save first. All right. I'm gonna go check the Discord out after this. All right, Raijin Geki. 1,000. All right. I'm a scared. I know for a fact I can go through these walls. Like 100%. I'm gonna go straight through the wall. And away. Oh. I broke gravity. I think if I move, gravity will cut back on. It still thinks I'm on the ground for some reason. No, no. Apparently, there's no collider out here. Apparently there is. What invisible ass collider is out here? All right, apparently there is. Well then. So how much stuff can I go through in one go? Let's see if I can line these guys up. That means my code to handle the whole physics issue from earlier that I was mentioned earlier with Zero, like moving the enemy and all that, is working as intended, because I should have been able to. You see how it's set to 1,000 and I am not going through them? So what happens? Let's see what happens if I do it from back here. Will I still go through them or will it stop me? Yeah, about that. That's insane. I don't think 10,000 is gonna crash it, but it's gonna send me flying. Last one for realsies. 10,000. That was scary seeing the Mount rush past Zero like that. Whoa. I'm falling. Zero's in a fever dream right now. All right, let's fix that and put it back. To a good old. Oops, wrong move. Raijingeki. We're gonna go ahead and put that back to a 7. I might play around with switching Raijingeki from the stab back to the dash attack though, cause like the lunge stab, cause that would be an additional gap closing option. So his hair is twigging out, right? There is a different solution that I use in the Legend of Zelda project for Link's hat, like the physics of Link's hat. I'm gonna test that. I might test that tomorrow on Zero to see if it makes the hair be a bit more fluid, like more natural. Honestly, there are a couple of things that the Legend of Zelda project have helped me figure out. There's an animation issue with Zero. I don't think that issue exists anymore. I think I fixed it, but I found a better way to fix it in the Legend of Zelda project. And basically what was happening was I'll use one of these animation states. So the way the animation states work is you go into the attack If no input is given, it will try to transition back to a null state, meaning this layer won't be playing anything. Or if you do press something, it'll transition into the next one. The thing is, while it's transitioning to the null state, which it happens pretty early in the animation. Can't preview it here. So for some animations, it happens like pretty early. Like this happens at like 70s, what's that, 0.77? So 77% through the animation. So basically something like probably around this section of the animation. Like when they're doing the recovery animations of the swing, right? If you press the attack button during the recovery frames of the attack, technically you should still be able to go into the next hit in the combo because you're technically still playing that attack animation. The issue was if you press that button while it was in the middle of the transition to the null state, it would lock 0. It would soft lock 0 basically. He would be able to turn around, he wouldn't be able to move, and it's because the code was stuck. The code was stuck with him in an attack state because it was trying to get here, but it happened during this transition. There is no transition out of a transition, or so I thought. With the Legend of Zelda project, I ran into that same issue I just explained, and I tried this out. Interruption source. This will allow the previous animation to interrupt this transition in the event that this condition becomes true before this transition finishes. So it will stop this, go to this, go to the next attack. That fixed an issue, that one button that I never used before. Solved an issue that took me like days to fix with the Zero project. And at this point with the Zero project, I need to test having it in the Zero project, like using it over here like I do in the Zelda project. But I haven't seen that issue over here since, so I found another way to fix it without having to do this. But what I'm saying is, long story short, I've only been working on that Zelda project for like 2 weeks, and I've already figured out better ways to handle things I've done over here. Like even the state machine over there is way cleaner than the state machine here. But granted, when I started this project, I did not set up a state machine properly at all. And I kind of have a semi-state machine in place now, but it would be too much uprooting to do with this to have like a fully fledged state machine. It would be like a massive overhaul. So at this point, it is what it is in this project. But say we got to back to the bot before leaving. He deserves it today. All right, bot. Bye, bot. Yeah, bot. He's gonna get some well-needed rest back there. You can't fade to black. You already fade to black. But I do want to do this though. We'll let that finish real quick. Let me check the Discord. Oh wait. This is good news. Now I'm showing my personal message to y'all, but no, that's cool. This is potentially good news, but that's not what I'm here for. Oh. That's cool that Dreams gives you this information. How about fading to pea green? Fading to pea green will make you green pea, make you a green pea. Oh no. And I already saw this one. Oh wait, I said I was gonna show y'all the UI that High Blitz drafted up. Give me a second. Oh, this is cool. She should send me a lot of stuff. Zero first appearing, no last. Animatic refuse, voiced by Cyan Han. Wow, so there are a whole group of people who have voice acted for the Zero characters in a fan animation. I'm gonna check them out. But let me grab the draft that High Blitz sent really quick so I can see it. Can I maximize this? Can't zoom in on this? All right, let me just download it. Yeah, I'm mad I forgot to ask High Blitz about it when they were in the chat. You're injured. I thought we had escaped that finally. Oh, here we go. I can just open it in Chrome. That works. Oh, I finally made it to the internet stream. All right. All right. So I think it's this picture, this picture, this picture. Yep. All right. And let's get some music. I already know what we're gonna go out on. Right here. All right, so here's what High Blitz drafted up. My camera's in the way, but this prismatic or your sunset. Oh, you know they do go out on prismatic, right? Hold on, let me kind of move it a little bit because my camera's in the way. So I really like this. Like, I think it's really sleek, clean. And then he has like the red around the screen if you get hit or your health is low. So it looks really cool, right? It's clean, like it's very clean. Like, I really like this. And then he had, whoops. And then he had these. So which ship you have active will be like right here around the Z. But yeah, since oh, I think the green should be a little different beside. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get purple and then Omega and well, Chaos Omega and the Mythos one, yeah. But yeah, I forgot to ask High Blitz about it. I'll probably shoot him a message on Discord to see if he's done with it. But I know he has his own big project that he's working on too. So I completely understand that's priority. So if he doesn't, it's fine. I'll probably try to replicate it myself if that's the case. Mythos white, Chaos Omega red. Chaos Omega is a good question. Mythos is 100% going to be white, but Chaos Omega, the model is purple, but purple's taken by Doppel, so yeah, we probably would have to go red. Or hue shift, yeah. He didn't give me one that was transparent, like a transparent background, but he did give me one with a black background. So I could probably just open that in Photoshop and you know, cut out the parts. Just so we can have like a prototype version of it, like the new UI, because I really do like this. Omega could be dark blue. Yeah, it could be dark blue. Yeah, I think it's definitely time for this old UI to kind of go. I haven't touched the UI since, besides the weapon wheel and the ship wheel, I haven't touched UI since last year. It's crazy. What's the engine gonna be used for? Basically doing EX moves. So Ryu engine and all of that, that's gonna be energy. What I need to figure out is a way to work that into a DMC-ish system. So like the style points and all that. We'll figure it out though. Oh yeah, Mythos and Omega are gonna need their own gauge, right? They're gonna need their own meters somewhere. So that's gonna be another thing we gotta figure out. Might be able to fit one like a slim meter like down here or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Because when High Blitz drafted this is before we decided on Doppel, before Mythos Zero, before Chaos Omega. So, but we'll figure it out. We got some time before we get to those two forms. But that is it for me. I appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate the suggestions, helping me figure this stuff out. Most importantly, I appreciate the conversation. Said not unless we make Mythos red and Chaos white. Maybe, yeah. I mean that does fit. Said boom, open up his Capcom. FBI, open up. And they're all just Capcom execs in full suits with briefcases. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all being here. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Or great Saturday. I'll be back live tomorrow. I'm just trying to decide whether I want to do TikTok and Twitch and YouTube, or YouTube and TikTok. Um, because something I've noticed is the dev streams, like when I'm actually working on stuff, those don't do well on TikTok. But when I'm just practicing combos, just labbing, like a lab session, those do well on TikTok. So I might save that for another day. So I'll probably just do YouTube and Twitch tomorrow. You're supposed to be showing the twerking zero. Oh, you showed them the twerking zero and they let you go. He said makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I've done other dev streams on TikTok and they didn't do well. But whenever I'm just practicing combos over on TikTok, that does well. So yeah, I'll probably save the TikTok streams for some other days. Maybe during the week for like an hour, just an hour lab session. Especially now with Doppel. We got some new combo routes now with the Doppel stuff, so yeah, we'll figure it out. But I'm gonna call it because we're pushing 4 hours. I hope you have a great Saturday. I will see y'all tomorrow. If you aren't in the Discord, there's a link in the description. We would love to have you over there, especially if you are a creator. And I say creator, not just dev. So if you do art, music, you voice act, we'd love to have you in there. Showcase your stuff, maybe collab with some people over there. But that's gonna be it. Y'all be well, man. I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Looks awesome. Thank you for this project. No, Red Eclipse, thank you for support. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate you. I'm gonna start working on the style system now. All right, Fitz. I'll keep an eye on the Discord. Looking forward to seeing it. All right, y'all. I'm out.